Wow, creating a vlog from A to Z. You're welcome to today's live class. I want to welcome every one of you. All right, you're welcome to today's class. I'm so excited to have you here today. In our previous class, I taught you introduction to CapCut interface. All right, so in today's class, guess what? We are going to be talking about we're going to be taking a step further by creating a simple vlog, all right, using voiceover, all right, background music and clean editing techniques. Okay, so by the end of this class, you will be able to edit your own vlog from start to finish. Okay, so I will want you to stay very close in this tutorial, all right, and don't forget, if you have question at any point, feel free to ask it through the group, all right, or you can use the comment section. So without wasting much time, guys, let's go there.
All right, so this is the CapCut interface. All right, so once you get to your CapCut interface here, of course, I believe you know what to do from this end. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do, of course, is to click on this new video. Okay, click on the new video and then import in the clips you want to edit. All right, which video do you want to use for your voiceover or for your vlog? Okay, so let's go and select some, and then before I select that, I want you to know that there is a bit difference between vlog and voiceover, right? What is a vlog? A vlog is usually that kind of video, more like a talking head video, where you see somebody will sit down like this and then the person is talking. Those kind of videos are called vlog. Okay, or is those kind of video that you do a documentary or a record of your activities of the day. Okay, you record them. Those are also vlog. Okay, so all of them are in the same category. Then voiceover is a way that you put a voice over that very video, right, during the time of editing. Okay, so you are not using the live sound that comes with it when you were recording. You're going to put a sound later. So that is what a voiceover basically is. So now let's select some videos from here. Okay, so let's select first one when I was in my room. Okay, let me add two from my room. All right, and then let me add one from when I was closing the door, and then when I was walking away, let me take one, and then when I came and I sat down here, let me take another one. So that is 5 clips I've taken. All right, like I've always told you guys, please import your video in HD. Okay, this is it here. After you've selected your videos, click HD before you click on add. All right, so that the quality of your video will not drop. Many people say CapCut usually reduce the quality of video. No, it is you that did not know the settings to use to keep the quality of your video consistent. So click on the HD before you click on add. Some of you might not see HD because you are using a free CapCut. Okay, but don't worry, like I've told you guys, I'm going to help you to get a premium CapCut. Okay, so keep following the class and you're going to know how to get that. Now we have imported in our videos. Can you see them? So these are our videos. Okay, so what is the first thing you need to do after you have imported in your video to CapCut? Remember what we want to do. We want to do voiceover, right? So the first thing you need to do is to trim or to cut. Somebody might be asking me, what's the difference between trim and cut or split? Now, to trim has to do with two ending part of a video, beginning, ending. So any action you perform to the beginning or the ending of a video, either you bring it closer or you take it back, bring it closer, take it back. That is what trimming is. Okay, now for example, look at this. I touch on this. All right, I highlight it. Touch it once, it will be highlighted like this. Can you see how it is highlighted? All right, now if I hold the ending here and I draw it back a little, are you seeing that? If I hold it and I draw it back a little, I've trimmed it, and then go to the beginning. For example, I hold it, I draw it forward a bit. Okay, what I've just done is trim. Adjusting the two ends of a clip is what trimming is. Whereas splitting is, let me split the second one so that you can see. Splitting is when you click, you highlight it first, right? And then you click on split. So you have cut it into two. Then let's say you don't need this second one, you now click on delete. Look at delete down here. Okay, you now click on delete. Bam, is gone. So that is what splitting is. You see the difference? You can split at any point in a video, all right, but you can't trim every point in a video, only beginning and ending. I believe that is well understood. So without wasting much time, let's proceed. I want to trim out the unnecessary part of the videos. So here, let me trim this. Let me trim this. Good. So let's see what we have left when he was walking off the scene. Good. Right, I'm coming. When he was walking off the scene. Good. So let's trim out the remaining ending of it. Good. We have trimmed it. So now let's go to the next slide, which was when the leg was there. So when I play the two clip now, it will look like one. Okay, so look at this now. These are two clips, but when I play it now, watch how it's going to look like one. But you see, I didn't trim it well. It should be immediately like this now. Okay, it should be immediately. Let's trim backward a bit. All right, I hope you guys are following everything I'm doing. Let's trim this one too. I want it to look like one video. All right, let's play and see what we've done. No, I was too fast. Good. Good. So let's play what we've done now. Good. All right, we can manage this. Okay, so let me trim this out. Trim. Split rather, sorry. And I'll delete every other thing at the front. Then where I was sitting down, and then like that. So that is it. I don't want all the volume from these videos. Okay, so what do? I'm going to click on the volume. Remember, it's voiceover I want to do, so we're not making use of the original sound here. So I'll click on volume. Okay, then I'm going to off it. How am I offing it? I'll put my hand, draw it to 0, and then I'm going to adjust it. I'll click on this very place. I'm going to click on this very place, and it's going to apply to all the clips. I don't need to start offing all the volume one by one. Once I off one, it affects all other. Okay, so let's save this. So all the volume is off. Okay, all the volume are now off. So we are going to continue from here now. All right, so now that all the volume are off, okay, so the next thing we want to do is to do our voiceover now. Now listen and listen very well. There are two types of, please, I need you to see this very well. There are two types of voiceovers. Okay, there are two types of voiceover. Now there is a voiceover that you can do on the CapCut app. That is one way. And then the second one is the one you go and record somewhere else, maybe using your recorder, and then you import it into your CapCut. Okay, so those are the two ways to do voiceover. So very fast, let's do the first way, okay, which is going to record outside of CapCut. Okay, so let's go into that. Let's bring this one side. Okay, so let's go to our recorder so that we can actually record. Okay, so you can use any recorder. You can use your voice recorder, any recording app you have. Okay, you just click it. Once it opens, you record. All right, just do your normal recording. All right, when you finish recording it, save the name as any name you want to save it at. Remember, I cannot record now because I'm on live, right? I'm on live. So, but I've already recorded something and I named it voiceover. Okay, and that is what I'm going to be using. Look at it here. All right, this is voiceover here. This is the one I recorded. So I'm going to use that voiceover. Okay, so that is the voiceover I'm going to use. Now, long press your, you see that the audio is in wave. So convert it to MP3. How do you do that? You already know the name. Oh, make sure you know the name. The name is VoiceOver. So let's go to an app that we can use to convert it to an MP3. It does not mean that you cannot see it like this on your CapCut. You can see it as a wave there, but I prefer you convert it first before taking it to CapCut. It will be easy for you to find. Understand? Now, the app we are going to use to convert the audio to MP3 is called Audio Lab. Now, this is it here. Okay, this is Audio Lab here. Audio Lab is the app we want to use to convert it to MP3. So we're going to click on our Audio Lab. Okay, and then you're going to see Convert. Look at Convert here. Okay, so we're going to click on Convert. Now look at it. It will be the first thing that will appear because that is the last thing, the last audio that came into your phone. Can you see it there? So I am going to click on this VoiceOver. Okay, and then I'm going to convert it to an MP3. Look at it, convert to MP3, and click on Save. So now this audio is going to be changed into an MP3, and that will give me a quicker access. All right, that will give me a quick access to be able to do what I want to do. Okay, so now you see it has been converted to MP3. And then if I also like, I can still click on Edit Audio and then convert it even onto a video. All right, that is another way. I'm going to tell you why I'm converting it to video shortly. Okay, look at let's convert to video now. Let's go down. All right, audio to video. Look at it down here. All right, so I'm going to convert it. Right, save. So now it's going to be converted to a video. The reason why I am converting it to video, all right, it's already converted. They are giving an art, of course. Sorry for that art. That is how the app usually do, because it's a free app. Very good. We are done. We are done. Close. So, all right. So it's converted already. So let's go back to our CapCut. I hope you guys are following the processes and you're understanding what I am doing. All right, so let's close this. We are done with it. We are done with this too. Let's go back to our CapCut now and then make this a bit smaller. All right, keep this one side. All right, now the reason why I converted it to video is because when you want to import your audio, you can extract your audio from a video or you can use it as a normal audio. So the reason why I turn it to video is so that you guys can learn how to convert your video to audio in CapCut. That is why. So maybe you saw a very beautiful sound that you like and you want to make use of it in your video. How will you get that sound out of the video? That is why I made that audio a video, so that it will be easy for me to do that here, and then you will see how to do it. Do you understand? So now let's go and import our audio. When you come to your CapCut here like this, what do? You click on Add Audio. I told you in the previous class that if you want to do anything audio, it's either you click here or you click on Edit, and then or you click on Audio rather. So anyone you click is the same thing. Any one of these two. Okay, this 1, 2. Any one of them is the same. Okay, I taught you that in the previous class. If you missed the class, you can just try to update yourself. The link is there for you. All right, you can go watch it. So let's click on audio here. Now we just clicked on audio. It brought us here. You are seeing a lot of options here. So the next thing you are going to click is to click on sound. Okay, click on sound. So once you click on sound, it's going to bring you here. All right, where you are seeing is where it's going to bring you to. So once it brings you here, you click on this folder. All right, click on the folder. I hope you guys are following this. Now listen and listen very well. Now I taught you that you can remove sound from any video. How do you do that? That is where you are going to click this. Look at this, extract from video. Did you see? Extract from video. So you are going to click on that, extract from video. Now once you click on extract from video, they are going to show you all the videos that you have available in your phone. Okay, all the video. Look at all the video I'm having in my phone. So let's go to the first video up. That will likely be the video that I just converted now. Okay, remember I converted that audio to video. Look at it here. Right, the reason why it's here is because it's the last thing I converted. I think it should be this one. So that is it, obviously. Something second. So that is it. So I'm going to click on it, and then I'm going to click on extract. So you see, it's extracting out the audio. Now this is it. This is the audio. I woke up this very. So that is it. You see how I have been able to get the audio. So I'm going to click on plus. All right. I'm going to click on plus. Look at plus here. And then I will add it to my work. So can you see it has come? It has come. Can you see it here? So this is the audio. This is the voiceover that I recorded, all right, from my recorder. Now I have brought it into my CapCut. So I want to believe you know how to bring it here now. Now, that is how you extract sound from video into your CapCut. So how do you bring in the sound as a normal audio? Remember, I've not showed you that. So let's go back. Click on audio again. Click on sound. Okay, I've done that before, so I don't need to be highlighting it for you again. So click on this folder. All right, this time around, if it is the audio you want to pick, instead of clicking extract from video, remember we are not extracting from video this time around. We want to pick it from the folder. Okay, we want to pick it from the folder. So you click on this device here. Click on this device. Yeah. Okay, make sure you remember the name. Okay, and then you see all the audios are going to come out. All right, voiceover was, what was the name after the conversion? I can't even remember. But let me type voiceover first. Let's see. Voiceover. Look at it. This is it here. So did you see the wave? This is the voiceover. This one is the one that is not converted. This is the one that is converted. Somebody might ask me, how do I know? Okay. Now, this first one is a wave. This second one is an MP3. So this is the one I recorded directly from my recorder. So if I have not done that conversion, I will still see it and I can still use it. Understand? So in case some of you could not get Audio Lab and you'll be saying that is a distraction or an obstruction for you, no, you can use your record voice straight from your recorder without converting it. So it's not by force you go through that Audio Lab, right? So you can see there. But look at the one we converted to MP3. Can you see the MP3 at the front? Wave, MP3. Can you see that clearly? Very good. So any one of them you want to use, it's up to you. So if I just click on it now, let me click on the one of MP3. So this is it. You are going to see it fall down there. Do you see it now? So we now have the two sounds there, but we can't be using two sounds now. They are the same thing. So we are using one. See them? They are the same, exactly the same. So let's delete one. Delete. So I've been able to show you practically how you can bring in your audio into your CapCut, either from a video or from a recorded voice or an MP3 voice. So I've showed you that three now, and I believe you got it. If you didn't get it, you can always rewind this and get that. Now, the next thing I want you to learn, very, very important. Now, most of you see that professional voiceover, there is a way it sounds. You will see something like overlapping of voices. You'll be wondering, how did they do the overlapping? That's what I'm about to teach you now. So pay serious attention to how I am going to do that overlapping. But first of all, listen to the audio first. Now, let's listen. So, I decided to just go outside. I closed my door and then, I just headed. And then I was walking deep. And suddenly I realized that I needed to sit down and thought about what this was that was wrong. And then when I was sitting down to meditate and think, to be able to pinpoint exactly what it was, guess what? All right, so that is the audio. All right, so that is the voiceover. Now we want to let me shift this back a bit. We want to edit this voice, now this audio, so that it can overlap. So what do you do? Now look at my two fingers. All right, I'm going to put it like this on my screen, and I'll do like this. Once I do this kind of things you are seeing my hand doing, what do you think is going to be happening to the clip? It will expand. Okay, but if I put my hand like this, do like this, what do you think will be happening? It will compress. This thing I just explained to you now is what I'm about to do. So I'm putting my hands. Okay. Now let me put my hands on the audio now. See, can you see as it's expanding? That is what I'm doing. what I just show you. Now I want to compress it. You see as I'm compressing it. Now, why do you need to expand and compress? It is because you want to see the audio wave very well, so that you can be able to know the right place to split. Do you get that? So now you see from beginning to this point is empty, nothing is there. So I can trim it. So from there to this point, you see that there's this free space there. Can you see it's free space? I'm going to split. Now let's go again. Where's another free space? See another free space here. Split. Keep going, keep going. Where's another free space here? Split. Where's another free space? Come here, you see another free space. You split. You keep going, you see another free space here. You split. Now there's not okay. Now there's another one here. Split. Now this one is empty. Nothing is here. I can delete it. Okay. Now you keep going again. Where's another free space here? You split. Okay. Now you can trim this one. Okay. And then you go forward. See another free space. You split. Okay. Now you keep going again. Where's another free space here? You split. Look for another free space. You split. Are you seeing what I'm doing? You split. Now this last one, you don't need it, so you delete it. I hope you guys are getting what I'm doing. Now we have splitted our audio. Now we want to come and overlap them. Very important. That is what makes your voiceover to be professional. I believe you guys are learning a very big secret you possibly have been seeing in your videos. I don't know how it was done. Now let's come and start the overlapping. Now how am I doing this thing? First of all, you are live. Touch it once, it will alive. Hold it. See your hand like this, your thumb. Put it on the audio. All right, draw it down. Put it on the audio, draw it down, and shift it front. That's what I'm about to do now. I've put it, long press it, bring it down, shift it forward. Let's long press it again. Sorry, all right, so I think my CapCut is kind of lagging, so I'm going to refresh. Anytime you are using your CapCut and then it's lagging, remember I'm doing live, so it's occupying, it's consuming a lot of stress. So I'm going to close my CapCut. Okay, I'm going to close my CapCut and then I'm going to open it again. So anytime your CapCut are lagging, that's what you can do to have it back fully with its full speed again. So let's open our CapCut afresh. I hope you guys are learning and I hope you're following this tutorial and I hope you're getting something new. All right, so let's go back and click on our video. I have done a lot of voiceover for businesses. All right, I dropped most of them. I will drop most of them for you in the group so that you can see how the finished work looks like. What we are doing now, you're going to see how the finished work looks like. Okay, so I think our CapCut has opened now. Okay, so let's go back to the audio and start overlapping them. All right, that is what I want us to do now before we go to the second way of doing voiceover. I told you there are two ways. Okay, so now let's touch on our audio. See, touch the second one, long press it, bring it down, shift it in a bit. You see that lagging have stopped. So you see that is the medicine. Okay, so you can see now this is going to overlap. Well, let's play and see. Let's play.
I woke up this very, not really understanding myself.
Can you see? You see how the voice overlap? I woke up this morning, not really. See, I didn't finish saying that thing. I started saying another thing. So that is what makes it sound, professional. All right, see that overlapping?
I woke up this very, not really understanding myself.
So can you get that? Now let's carry this one again. Come and overlap it. Let the overlapping not be too much. Let it not go too much.
And I couldn't really understand what was.
Now can you see what I'm doing now? So that is how you do your overlapping. All right, let it not be too much. Sometimes if you overlap, you'll be seeing the audio as if it has gone too much back. No, that thing is mirage. If you touch it, you know the real location. See it? So but if I remove it now, you see it looks as if it went to another place. It's actually under it. So let's play and see how it is here.
What's wrong? And so,
are you seeing what I'm doing now? So let's take it here. Again, can you see now?
And so I decided to just go outside.
And so I decided to just go outside. Bring this one now. All right, so let's see this.
Just go outside. I closed my door and then, I just headed.
Okay, so bring this one again too. So you see all of what I'm doing now, I didn't see the one I just bring. So undo. Look at it here. Shift it there again. It's there already. Okay, it's there already. So let's pick the next one. All right, it's there. So let's come to the next one here. Long press it to bring it there. Okay, I think there's something there already. Bring this one there. Okay, so I don't want this to be too long, but I believe you've gotten the idea here now of how to bring in your audio and then overlap them. The overlapping is what I am doing now. I'm going to show you a professional edit I'm currently doing. All right, it's actually a professional voiceover I'm doing. I'm not done. So it is when you are done arranging your voice now like this that you can now come back again to arrange the video. All right, this is very, very important. It is when you are done arranging the voice that you come back to arrange the video to suit the voiceover. Okay, because right now the voice is not suiting the voiceover yet, so I need to start splitting the video later. For example, let's do the first part together and then we will go to the next thing. So let's see.
I woke up this very, not really understanding.
I woke up this day.
What's wrong? And so I decided to just go outside.
Now look at it. And so I decided to go outside. Started from here. So now I'm going to bring the outside video. So let me take this one out. Stop there. Come take this one out of it. Now delete this one. I want to go outside. Good. Now you see what I'm doing now. I'm beginning to align the video to follow what is being said. So let's see now.
What's wrong? And so I decided to just go outside. I closed my door and then I just headed.
Now you see, I just headed out. So you see, so I'm trying to make this voicing to follow. I'm trying to make this video to follow what I am saying. You see?
Just outside. I closed my door and then I just headed.
So I just headed out. So let's do that headed out, and then let's allow it to rhyme with what is being said. So you see, now the next thing is going to say now. Let's see now.
And then I was walking.
So then I was walking. So let's go and bring in the part of the video where I was walking. Do you understand what I'm doing now? I'm trying to make the video to rhyme with the voiceover. Okay, remember I did the voiceover with the video in view. All right, with these videos I already have in view. So now I have to allow them to sync, to rhyme. Let what I'm saying rhyme with what I have done. Okay, so that is something you need to understand. I know this is getting too long already, and okay, this is the working now. I did not intend it to be long, but I just want to make sure that you really understand this to the details. So this is the working now. So let's off the volume of the working first. At least you know that we did this work together. When I drop it in the group now, you know that it is. Now this is where the working started. So I will trim it, or I will split and delete the first part. Okay, so now this is the working. Now let's go.
And then I was walking.
See.
And suddenly I realized that I needed to sing and thought about what it was that was wrong.
So can you see now? Then suddenly I decided to sit down and think about what was wrong with me. Okay, so which I'm already sitting. So now let's see this very part. Let's bring this part closer now. Okay, let's bring it. Remember the last one ended here. So I'm going to bring this to overlap it a bit. Let it cross this line small. So let's see.
Think and thought about what it was that was wrong. And then when I was sitting down.
And then when I was sitting down, right? So let's take the last one close to it. And then let's see now. Let's play.
Wrong. And then when I was sitting down, exactly.
So you see, this overlapping is too much. So let's take this a bit forward. Even this one is too much. Take it forward a bit. Take this a bit backward. A bit backward. All right. I've altered that, Let me undo. Undo. Somebody might be asking me, what is all this undo you are saying? This is it here. I'm revising what I did. I made mistake. Okay? Undo, undo, undo. Good. So let that one be there. And then let me not overlap again because the story is a straight line from this point. Okay, so let's see now.
About what it was that was wrong. And then when I was sitting down to meditate and think, to be able to pinpoint exactly what it was.
Okay, so let's take this a bit back, just a little. Yeah, this one too. Let it go and touch it. Good. Let's see now.
It was that was wrong. And then when I was sitting down to meditate and
so it stopped here. It stopped here. So let's close this one here. Now I want to, you see that the video has finished, but the audio has not finished, and I don't have another video to bring. Guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to reduce the speed of this video so that it can rhyme with the audio. So I'm going to click on speed. Okay, I'm clicking on normal. I'm going to reduce it small. Reduce it small, and then I'm going to mark it. See that the video is now longer than the audio. Right, so let's see.
guess what?
So, and then guess what? At this guess what, I'm going to split here. Now I'm going to put an explosion here, effect, body, or it's not even body. I would have put video. Okay, let me put fire on my eyes. Let me put fire on my eyes, and then on the video I'll put explosion, zoom. Good. Good, 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 good. So this is it.
Guess what?
All right, so now let me put a sound. Let me put a sound. Okay, so I believe you guys are learning. Now what we have done so far is the voiceover. So we have done voiceover. Now you need to put, remember I told you that what you're going to be learning in this part of the video is how to do voiceover and how to put a background sound, right? So we are going to be putting a background sound to this. Okay, now but there's what we call sound effect. Now let's put a sound effect here. Click on sound. Okay, and then you're going to click here under this search, and then you're going to put explosion. Okay, now the explosion effect. There is difference between sound effect and background sound. Sound effects are short, are just those kind of short sounds that, you know, like this explosion. Now it will be something like boom. Do you understand? It's different from background sound. Background sound is longer. So let's see. So this is the explosion. So you click on add. Okay, you click on add, and then you see it's going to be added. It's going to be added. The sound is going to be added. So look at this now. So let's bring it to the right place. Let's long press it, shift it here. So you see that now. Good. Now we have put that now. So you see that we edited this thing together from beginning to this point. Okay, so let's play now.
I woke up this very really understanding myself, and I couldn't really understand what was wrong. And so I decided to just...
So you see, I could put a lot of things on this to make it look very nice, you know, something like transition, effect, and all of those things. But I don't want this video to be too long, so I will stick to the things I say I'm going to teach you, right? So now let's add background sound now. Okay, so now we want to add emotional sound that will make you to listen to this story and you want to watch it to the end. Okay, so let's go and add, let's say emotional, all right, background sound. Okay, emotional background sound. Okay, you type it under the search, all right, and then you now search for it. I hope you guys are learning this. So let's see, they brought out a lot, so we're going to listen to them and see which one is best for what we are looking for. Okay, let's see the second one, deep reflection. Okay, I can use this one. So I'll click on plus. Now you see the sound has come. Can you see it now? Good. So the sound is longer than the video. What do? I'm going to split. Touch on the sound, click on split, delete the longer one. Okay, and then we're using this. But let's see if the volume is okay.
I woke up this very not really understanding myself, and I couldn't really understand what was wrong. And so I decided to just go outside. I closed my door, and then I just headed. And then I was deep. And suddenly I realized that I needed to seek that thought.
All right, so I think this sound is okay. Okay, so let's balance this sound with the video. So you have to trim it. You have to trim it and let it stop at where the video stopped. Okay, so you click on fade. Look at fade here. You have to fade it out. Somebody might be asking me, what is fade out? Fade out simply means, now look at what I'm about to do. Okay, let's say this is the audio. This is where everything ends. Look at the way my voice is going to be sounding now. Hey! What do you notice happened to my voice when it was approaching the end line? Listen again. Hey! Do you see? The voice was reducing and then it ended at where the end point is. So that's what fade out is. So you want the voice volume to be reducing as it's approaching the ending. That is what fade out means. Then fading means you want the voice to start small and increase as from the beginning. So that is the difference between fading and fade out. If you don't understand, you can replay it and then you are going to get it. So now we are done with our editing. So guys, you see that we did this together. Okay, now finally, what is another way of doing voiceover if you don't want to go and record somewhere and bring it into your video? It's very simple. You can do it right here on your CapCut. You can record it on your CapCut, and that's what I'm about to do now. Okay, so now let's say you are here. Let's go back. Of course, this is what your working space looks like, and then you want to bring in your audio. Click on audio here. Look at audio here. All right, we're rounding up already. Okay, click on audio, and then you are going to see record. Can you see record here? Good. So it means you are going to record live here. So let's record now. If I'm recording, you guys will be hearing what I am saying, but what I'm saying is not going to enter this video because it's live, right? So you click on record. Look at it. When you click on record, you're going to see this. Okay, now you are going to click on that, and then it's going to count down. Then we start. Now look at this. Safe. Now that is just the voiceover I did now. Look at the voiceover I did now. It even entered. Can you see the voiceover? It entered. Look at the voiceover I just did now. Okay, so if I play it now, listen. Now you see that there are two voices now. All right, the voiceover I just did now, okay, and then the one that I did before. Okay, so I don't know which one I'm going to use now, but remember this one now does not have all those sweet stuff. Okay, so I think we will have enough time. I would have reduced the volume of all this one so that we can hear this new one, and then we'll select which one to use. But I don't know, you make the judgment of which one you like. All right, so I'm going to delete this one. I actually like it. I like it. I really wish I can keep it. Okay, there's something I can actually do so that we can have the two of them, and then I'll send the two of them to the group. You guys will select which one is best. So all right, but basically if you are done with your voicing like this, what do? You are going to save. Go to export. Okay, look at export up here, and then you will be able to export your video. But what I want to do now, I want to keep these two clips. So what I will do is I will go back. Okay, I'll simply go back, and then I'm going to duplicate this very audio. I'm going to duplicate it. Click on this option here. Let me show you what I'm clicking. I'm actually clicking this. Okay, click that three icons. All right, now you're going to see duplicate. Now the video has been turned into two. So I'll open one and then delete the second one from it, and then open the second one, delete the other ones, and then I'll save it. That will help me to have the two videos. Okay, so now let's delete this second one. Is that it? Okay, this is it here. Sorry, this, I'm deleting this voice I did delete. So I just deleted the voiceover I did. Okay, so we now have only this one. So let's let's export this one now. All right, so the video is being exported. We are done. So once this one is done exporting, I will go to the second video that I duplicated, and then I'll delete all those voiceovers. Then I'll be left with the second voiceover. At the end of the day, I am having the two voiceovers. So thank you so much for watching to the end. All right, I hope you really got value from today's video. And don't forget, I can't wait to see you in our next class because it's going to be very powerful. See you in our next class.